So we're going to something that is limited by Mother Nature. First of all, it's so gorgeous. I feel like, can you see that shine? Argan Reserve. When we brought this in, we started with 8,000. We have fewer than 400 to go around. I do want you to know that these are initialed. So it's like getting a piece of art. You know how you number a piece of art? They're initialed. That's how like raw material we have to make them. 1 barrel a year, $89.98. I will share with you that half of this size, which is what you usually buy, half of the size, because there are so few to go around, would be $72. We're $89, and we're gonna give you twice the amount. So 5 easy payments of $18. 72 times 2, by the way, is $144. So $54 is your savings right off the top. A 656-468 is your item number. It is your AM/PM moisturizer, and I have as a headline, the most advanced form of argan in this reserve. By the way, this is like somebody, you give this to somebody who gets the Rob report. You know, for the person who has everything,
yes,
the person who's uber lux in your life, you give them a hand-initialed skincare, and they'll think that you are the Rolls-Royce driver. Like
absolutely,
that you're like rolling around in Rolls-Royce.
That's why I say Argan Oil is like that top shelf. I mean, the Argan Oil itself is, you know, nature's richest source of essential fatty acids. We call it liquid gold. Argan Reserve is like that best of the best, because what we did is we utilized the full power of the Argan Tree, the Argan Oil, the Argan leaves, and the Argan seed press cake. And what we did was you air whipped it using that same technology that we use for Argan Oil Face Butter to create this beautiful air whipped moisturizer that you can use to be able to really deeply moisturize your entire face, around your eyes, your neck, your chest, your décolleté, anywhere that needs intense moisture where you want to see results. But we only get 1 barrel a year. And that is the downside, right? So it's not like when we say like Argan Reserve, it truly is reserved. We get 1 barrel a year that we're able to use to create just the concentrate itself, and then also the Argan Reserved whipped face butter.
And by the way, this is, again, the final quantities of the year, and also exclusive size here to QVC. If you gave this as a gift, I just even want you to imagine, as you're giving this, you're revealing this as a gift for somebody. Maybe it's your mother-in-law. Like, who's the person who's so difficult and challenging to purchase for? It just feels like they always have the top shelf of everything. And yes, you're like, I don't necessarily have top shelf, budget and that sort of thing. This is the way that you do it, and how it comes like that.
Just comes in a pretty gift box.
There are 3 parts to the reserve kind of formulation. How do we do this?
So the reserve is really, why we call it Argan Reserve is because we utilize the full Argan tree. The Argan leaves, and we only take the leaves that have fallen to the ground because we're always protecting the Argan tree. We also use the Argan seed press cake. So the press of the Argan nut when we're done, we use that press cake afterwards, and of course Argan oil itself. Now, the reason why those 3 are so important, because Argan oil is rich in essential fatty acids. The leaf and the press cake, they're rich in saponins and flavonoids. Those are 3 things that healthy skin needs, but does not produce on its own. So this beautiful, rich gold like oil that you're seeing, we have air whipped it and to create this face butter so that you are able to get the benefit of the full Argan tree every time you moisturize. And as you're seeing Angela apply this, the way that this really works, it's just like every other moisturizer, guys. There's not like a technique or anything fancy. Really, this is about delivering clean beauty where you want to see the results. So Angela, on your neck, your chest, your décolleté, around your eyes, really massage this into your skin. Feel it quickly absorb, and I think that's the big thing. If you've never tried any of our butters before,
right,
sometimes you think butter and you think heavy. And it's really more of like, imagine butter on warm toast.
Yeah.
It just melts right into your skin because your skin recognizes Argan oil and all the parts of the Argan tree. It wants it, it receives it, and that's why it absorbs in so quickly.
So we'll talk about, by the way, you said this has 3 components in it that our skin doesn't make itself.
Yes.
That our skin actually needs.
Yes.
That's the point. So sometimes, especially as you age, we're talking about over 50 and fabulous, age of possibility, we know well enough, right, that if our skin isn't making what our skin needs, we're gonna nourish our skin and give it to it.
Yes.
And what are the results with this when we talk about, you know, putting this on our skin, again, all over our face, our neck, our décolleté? What are the results we can expect to see?
It's really about delivering that intense hydration to the skin. So we're going to see an improvement in fine lines, in wrinkles, maybe you have those smile lines, the crow's feet, anywhere where you're seeing those lines and wrinkles. When you're delivering moisture, and not just moisture that gives you an instant benefit, but also one that stays with your skin where you can really see those compounded results. We did a consumer perception survey, and immediately after one use, 100%, every single person said that their fine lines and wrinkles appeared diminished because we're giving you that moisture right away. So you're getting that instant gratification. 100% said their skin felt hydrated and softer to the touch. And then we did, after 4 weeks, we said, okay, how is your skin still feeling? Immediately, and then 4 weeks later, another check. 100% said that their forehead and smile lines appeared diminished. Thank you, and that the overall appearance of their skin was improved. So it's really about seeing those noticeable results immediately, but the more you use this, the more results you're going to see.
So let's talk about time. You just said 4 weeks. Right now, October 25th.
Yes.
2 months until Christmas, friends. So you're getting this, say a week from now, we'll allow a week, right? Do you know what that means? That means all your Christmas photos, those smile lines that you were talking about, those 11s that you're talking about, those fine lines and wrinkles near your eyes that maybe are concerning to you right now. Of course, you've earned every one of them. That means you're smiling a lot, right?
I love it, yes.
But get this home, try it. Do you know what else is happening right now? We're under the holiday return policy. That means you can get this home and not 30 days, which is usually our return policy, but you will have to try this, to use it, to nourish your skin all of October, well, the 25th, all of November, all of December, all of January. That's a quarter of a year, my friends, to use this before you decide whether or not you'll keep it. But back up to the really important part, you get the 4 weeks to see the results that Marissa was just talking about.
Yeah.
You get that. So you can just get it and decide. So you get to actually prove to yourself that this works for you before you even decide to keep it. I would take that bet every day, all day. Like if I actually had the ability to try something and know and see my results before I said, oh, I'm actually gonna pay for this, that sounds like a no problem bet. Like that's a guaranteed bet. If that were a blackjack house, that's like getting 21 every single time. That's just crazy. And here it is, just to remind you of the value. This itty bitty one, and it's not even itty bitty, right? So half the size is 1.7 ounces, right? We're gonna give you twice the amount. So 1.7 ounces is $72 on its own. We're gonna ship to you twice the amount, and I'm showing this to you because, again, all of these are hand numbered. It's like you're getting a work of art in a museum, right? To take the time that we're able, as we started the presentation, we have fewer than 400 of these to go around. That's 400 hand numbered, given to you as a gift. You have until the end of January to decide whether or not you're gonna keep it. In 4 weeks, you'll know whether or not this works. This is crazy. So we started with 8,000. We have 350 remaining, 5 easy payments of $18, over 50 and fabulous. Do yourself a favor, and it is a you're worth it moment.
Absolutely.
But here's the other deal. You're worth it, and you don't have to spend the actual price of it. Like the actual cost would be $144 worth of product that you're getting for under $90 that you get to try for that 18 bucks, your under $20 bill alert. So for all the pictures with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister that you might get once a year because that's when you all come together, you'll feel better. What were you gonna say?
It is a 2-year shelf life unopened, and this is a 6-month supply. So you're thinking Supersize, how much will that actually give you? 6 months of use.
Loving it. A 656468 is your item number. Hey, still to come, my friends. Supersize.